How about this? Project Nova.
I can beat it. Project Ether. Reviving the dead.
Hey, welcome back lads. So there are some interesting connections between zombies and the campaign in Call of Duty Vanguard that I want to talk more about because it's a similar situation to what we saw last year in Cold War, where we will likely see campaign missions used as zombies DLC, as well as multiplayer maps being reused as locations for the existing map Anfang. I mean, Anfang is exactly that, just reused areas that already existed in the game, and we already know that they are going to update the map with new locations. We also talked about that leak last week saying that there will probably not be any new round-based maps for Vanguard, which is, sad, it's disappointing, but even then I doubt that Anfang is going to be the only map in the game. There are going to be other maps or experiences of some kind. Yeah, we saw that happen in Cold War when the developers did not have the time or resources to make completely new content, so they just ended up copy and pasting different sections of campaign missions into zombies. And after playing the Vanguard campaign, there are a few different sections or like set pieces of missions that I think would work really well if they were just put into zombies, or if zombies maps were based off of them. So first off, we could see the Egyptian temple ruins of El Alamein that has this kind of close quarters design to it, and we know that the artifact for the Ether Demon Cortifex was found in Egypt, and he himself is based off of like ancient Egyptian culture and even the Egyptian god of death Anubis. So Egypt is very likely, and I know it's not like the pyramids and the Sphinx or whatever, but it is still in Egypt, it is an entire country, not just a pyramid. As well, the multiplayer map Desert Siege and Oasis also take place in Egypt, so we could see them come, and there have been some zombie YouTubers talking about Desert Siege coming to zombies, because apparently there are references to it in the game files, so I was trying to find a source for that info and I couldn't, so I'm not sure how true that is, but at the same time I would not be surprised to see Desert Siege come to zombies as a location in Anfang, and maybe even if there was like a map which is the same style as Anfang, but is separate, where it's like different locations that you teleport to. I think Desert Siege would work well as like the main hub area. So the second location I think would work really well for zombies is the Tempelhof Airport in Berlin, because it's quite a large built-up area. You have the park outside, the luxury interior, the plane hangars, and of course the runway. It just seems like in my mind it would just transfer over to zombies really well, and the mission already has a dark, fiery vibe to it. If I was to put money on any mission being turned into a zombies map, then this would be it, and I would even like to see it like as a fully fledged zombies map, not just, a small section of a larger map. And also, looking back at Cold War, the missions that were literally just taken out of the campaign to be made into zombies maps, like Mauer de Toten and Forsaken, I actually think they were like the best maps ever. I mean, Mauer de Toten was actually my favourite map in the game, but I think that goes to show that if you take a mission and turn it into a zombies map, it doesn't automatically mean that it's going to be bad. I think it can actually work kind of well, and yeah, one thing is for sure, right, whether or not we see new round-based maps in Vanguard, the Year of Zombies DLC is going to be unorthodox. It's going to be different and experimental. I know that recycled content is looked on as a bad thing, but when zombies is lacking content as bad as it is in Vanguard, then I think anything new is welcomed. But despite saying that, thinking about it, let's just say that they did add Desert Siege as a new location to Anfang. Are people really going to be hyped about that? I think I know the answer. People aren't going to be really hyped about that. It would actually be better if they took a multiplayer map like that and just turned it into a round-based map, where it has like Bible doors and, a power switch and pack-a-punch and stuff like that, and war weapons. So it would be like a kind of smaller survival map. And also we could see something kinda along those lines, like a onslaught mode from Cold War, which is like a kind of zombies rush mode that was on multiplayer maps. We could see something like that as Vanguard content at some point. Anyways, that is about it, so stay spicy and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.